Welcome back, guys. I have a small break between the Buckeye Battle Report videos to share a game I played with my friend Peter. He let me know last minute and came over, so I went back to my old style of battle reports of just recording live and just recapping the turns. Just really excited because his models were beautifully painted, and having both our armies on the table just made it feel like classical Warhammer, so I hope you guys enjoy it. So for further detail in the description of the video, I'll post Peter's army. So I'm just gonna, you can just enjoy the video of the models. After this clip, the rest of the battle report will be both me and Peter talking live when we were playing. I just wanted to take this time for you guys to look at his models, some of the best looking Bretonians I've seen, and a great opponent to play against. So if you ever see him in the Nova area or DC area, definitely reach out. He's a really fun opponent with amazing looking models, and I'm super excited for him to be on the channel. And guys, I should make a quick note. There was a small rules mistake I just figured out. I've only played with the Illusion Singer last spell, the Miasm Mirage, over 4 games, and I've never actually casted it with other hexes. Now I know why. At the very bottom, it says it cannot be casted with other hexes, or I think the wording is once cast, other hexes are immediately expired. So 2 points in the game, it maybe had an impact, so it did apply to the Peg Knights, but I managed to shoot them off the table, so the unit was gone. There was no impact there. At the very end, his general, who was on 3 wounds left, he was miraged and had the Gift of Tzeentch on. That shouldn't have happened. But with the impact hits and remaining attacks, maybe he would have still died. Not completely sure, so I truly apologize about that. Besides that, everything else does work. Plague of Rust and the Gift of Mutation you can stack. I just figured it out while I was going over the game. I looked at my spells and I noticed it. So truly sorry about that, but I still hope you guys enjoy the battle report. So here's my, no, it's all good, Peter. I'm with my good friend Peter here at the home. So I got my deployment. It's the same list as Buckeyes. I'll put it in the description. So we got my Demonic Tzeentch Herald with the Column of Crystal, Mind Razor, and Mirage. We got my 5 Flamers of Plague of Rust and Pathways. I got my Chariot with Windblast. These two have the Tzeentch signature spells. Got my Beast of Nurgle, my Nurglings, my big block of Plague Bearers with the General and BSB, another Beast unit, my Nurgle Furies, Blue Horrors, Brimstones, and then my Flamers and Furies. So I'll let Peter talk about his deployment and some thoughts.
So put the scouts out here and here. Then we got 5 Pegasus Knights with Errantry banner. This is an Errantry Crusade list that I'm trying, so everything is impetuous, but your breaths are charging anyway. General here with the Ogre Blade and Hatred and stuff. Grail Knights, Knights Errant, BSB, Grail Pilgrims in the Woods, Knights of the Realm, Baron on a Hippogryph, some more Archers, and then Grails and Errants. So lots of small units.
It's a lot of small units, and it's a beautiful army, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one. Okay. So turn 1 went to Demons. We really shuffled only. These guys moved only 3 inches, so Peter's Knights can't charge me. I'll just recap what they did too. We shot and killed the 5 scouting archers, and we threw a column of crystal out there. The Nurglings marched 8. The beasts just shuffled a bit. These 2 shuffled. They moved behind the impassable for line of sight. Then my Flamers and Blues shot and panicked off the Squire unit or scouting dudes.
Yeah, the Squires.
Yeah, Squires. There we go. So pretty straightforward turn, just a few shuffling. But yeah, here is the table at turn 1 for Demons. So on to Peter's turn 1, turn 2 Bretonians, or turn 1, yeah. We're going to Peter's turn 1. He'll go over his whole movement.
So I only had to take like 1 impetuous or 2 something. They failed their impetuous and they had to charge these guys, but they failed to charge. But whatever, they're moving up. Everyone else just kind of moved up here. They rallied and got in their face. Moved up all along here and then the Pegasus Knights moved out here, and the general joined up with them. I passed my Falcon-horn test, so there's no fly, so you've got some like movement 1 chariots right now, which I'm fine with. And that's about it. No shooting because the bowman marched, and it's over young dudes.
Yeah, so turn 1 probably took a total of like 10 minutes, so we'll be back. End of Demons turn 2. So we had a lot going on. I'll start on this whole flank, including shooting, movement, everything. So the chariot got mystical pathways casted on it, so he moved up because of movement 1 because of Peter's horn. We casted Column of Crystal, so both his general and BSB can charge this chariot. All of them casted the Hex of Zinch, or Gift of Mutation, Plague of Rust, and the Mirage onto the Pegasus Knights. After all this shooting, all the magic missiles, everyone is dead besides his general. We'll get back to if the spells stay on. Then my whole center just moved up aggressively. I can't play passive because Peter's going to come in whether or not I like it, so better get...
No,
yeah.
I want to.
That's true, that's true. These Beasts of Nurgle moved enough just outside of Peter's line of sight. These guys had a brave last stand. They just shot, did nothing. We have 1 combat.
Oh, yeah.
And then these 3 flamers moved and killed 3 Knights Errant, but they passed their leadership. And then these Furies moved back. This is very not important. We'll be back with Peter's turn 2, okay? So turn 2 for Brettonia. I'll let Peter talk what happened.
So let's see. He killed that whole unit, so the spells went away.
Yeah.
So he was able to charge again, killed the flamers. The BSB charged one of his chariots, killed him. The Grail Knights charged the Beasts of Nurgle, made them pop, and they reformed because they're going to get charged by them, and that they're going to sit there for the rest of the game probably. Pilgrims got angry, killed all the Furies.
Yeah, the 6 of them.
Killed them and overran into the big block of Plague Bearers. Over here, I just moved some stuff around. These guys both charged the what are these?
The blue horrors.
Yeah, blue horrors. Wiped them and turned to try to get some flank charges over there.
Yeah, so the table's looking a little bit disastrous for the Demons. We'll see if we can continue holding the line.
Lots of tar pits left.
Yeah, a lot of tar pits left. I still got at least 1 shooting there, and the chariot. Thank God, the Column of Crystal is saving my life right now. So we'll be back at turn 3. At the bottom of Demon turn 3. So some cheeky little plays from my chariot. Because of the Falcon-horn, I can't actually really move. I put the Column of Crystal, so the guy who can move can't see me and declare a charge. I got off the Mirage on his general, so he actually also can't charge. He can still move at -2, but he just can't declare any charges or march. They both got minus toughness by 3, and he got -3 strength. My shooting did a single wound again, so his general has 3 wounds left. Looking here, my Nurglings took a whole base died. I killed a single Grail Knight. Peter won and reformed, getting ready to charge the flank of my Plague Bearers. We charged, we killed maybe like 6 peasant or Grail Pilgrims, and we won, but he Unbreakable moved back, we followed up. The beast decided to reform. I'm going to expect a whole charge from these guys, so this middle part will probably blow up next turn. Brimstone's won, killed a dude, followed up. And yeah, we'll be on to Peter's turn 3. Turn 3 for Brettonia ended up, so Peter will go over what happened.
He can't charge anything still because he keeps getting the spell off Miasmic Mirage, right? Yeah, so he moved out there just so he doesn't get shot by him because he's still movement 1 because of the Falcon-horn. BSB charged into the Nurglings along with the Errants. They're just a tar pit, so I won the combat, but he just gave ground. Over here we had a big
mosh pit.
Yeah, so these guys charged and killed the Beast of Nurgle and overran, but I screwed up with him, and he couldn't even overrun into the unit. He went like right behind the back.
So he reformed.
And then over here, so the triple on here did a bunch of wounds, but he stuck. I held back with the Grails, and I just moved the Grail Pilgrims into it to hold them there. 2 peasants got run down by the what are they called again?
Brimstones.
The Brimstones.
He rolled 11, I rolled 12, so they just shot across the whole board.
And that's about it.
Yeah, it's looking good for Brettonia, to be honest. I think the mistake for me came from that Hex spell. I really wish it applied to everything, but it didn't. But here I was a bit surprised. From last week when I fought even just 10 Grail Knights, the unit popped. So I think this unit rolled a little bit way below average, but it still did a lot of wounds to the unit. So we'll be back on Demons turn 4. Turn 4, pretty uneventful for the Demons.
He's gonna move him so he's separate.
Yeah, no worries. So he got off again the Mirage onto the banner. He can't charge. He's toughness is -2. This combat here, I lost only another wound, or I lost a couple of wounds, but I still held after the crumbling. This middle combat, I won, but he's unbreakable, so we just stuck here and the Brimstone's charged. This was really sad. We're out of his line of sight. We shot, did nothing there. So I think it's wrapping up pretty nicely. So we'll be back at Peter's turn 4. So Peter's going to recap his turn 4.
So my general flew over there to try to get some charges on him. We had another I killed some Nurglings. They moved back a little bit.
He blew up the center.
Yeah, that unit went away.
Yeah. A shit ton of wounds happened here. So.
And we started looking around for other stuff to try to fight.
Yeah.
And they turned to look at them. We'll see what happens with these guys.
So Demons turn 5. All I got are 3 units. I got my expensive chariot, my flamers, and 6 furies in the corner. So and then these guys. So we'll be back. Turn 5. It's wrapping up. We got this is probably gonna die, but he casted the Mirage. He can't do anything. I failed the Calm of Crystal, which means he can charge me. The Nurglings actually did something. We killed 3 dudes, but we lost combat. 1 base popped, 2 wounds left. And then I got a really good amount of shooting, but only did a single wound. This man rolls like a god. So, pretty short turn on turn 5.
Mana raise.
Turn 5. Peter, you want to say what happened?
Yeah, my BSB charged him, and I did a wound. He made some armor saves, and then the mana raise swung, and I failed every single save.
Yeah, these 2 little guys killed it. So wow, and I reformed. This is going to be the last turn of the game. Oh, we got one more turn after this. Oh, I should mention Peter's badass Hippogryph.
You can't see now, yeah.
He just blew through. And yeah, so this is the table. We got one more turn for Demons, and then Peter's last turn. So yeah, so we're cleaning up. Peter got a game to go to around 7 o'clock. The final score was 9-13 in favor of Bretonia. Really fun game. Much closer just because this chariot got me, like Peter said, 600 points.
600 points at the end. So the BSB charged it, killed the BSB, and then it charged the general and killed it on impact hits.
Yeah, so actually this guy here saved me the world, and he's 425 points alone, so he actually kept me in the game because I had him and a single unit of Furies left. But a great opponent, great time, and beautifully painted armies, guys. So if you have a chance to play Peter in DC or the Nova area, definitely reach out. But thanks for the game, Peter.
Thanks, man.